fasting. Okay, we're gonna talk about why you're not losing fat from intermittent fasting. And I'm gonna break down exactly how you guys can fix it. All right. But let's talk about start out here, man. First, this is me on the left hand side. This is me, literally intermittent fasting, thinking I'm gonna lose weight, thinking I'm gonna get in shape, and I was stuck here for about 2 years in this stage. So I started out skinny. I was like 115, and I brought up to like 135. So I've made progress, building muscle, obviously hitting the gym consistently, cool. But to get to this level here, I needed to do something different. And intermittent fasting wasn't working. All right, I was crashing. It was bad. It was bad. All right, so I'm gonna break down some of the problems you guys might have that I had as well, and how I solved it. Okay, so here's the three body signs, body signals getting messed up. All right, so these are pretty much what's happening right now. Let's say you're intermittent fasting right now and nothing's working. You feel your sugar's out of control. You have hunger hormones are spiking, and your stress hormones are out of whack. It's crazy. Okay, so here's the first problem for sugar control. Your body gets confused about when to burn fat versus when to store it. All right, so your sugar controls are pretty much out of whack right now. All right, due to you fasting and eating. And many times, man, if you're like me, when you fast, you're not eating anything. You just drinking water, cool. And then when you eat, you're not eating good food. You're pretty much binging on foods that's not good for you. So maybe you're eating an overly excessive amount of fruit, an overly excessive amount of sugar, peanut butter, things like that. All right, maybe it's too much carbs, too much carbs. That's the biggest problem. All right, so that's number one, sugar control. The next thing is hunger hormones. Okay, so this is the signal that tells you I'm full. All right, and it stops working right. Okay, so your hunger hormones tells your body, okay, I'm satiated, I'm full, I'm good. Let me finish. Let me relax. I know a lot of guys had a lot of you guys had that feeling where you eat a lot of food, you're just like, man, I can't eat another bite. Even though it's still food in your plate, you're like, yeah, I can't eat a thing. I'm done. You know, that's the hunger hormones. And when you're intermittent fast, most of the time these hormones stop working. So instead of telling you you're full, they're gonna say eat more, eat more, eat more, because we have a fast coming up, and it's gonna put stress in your body. So you have to overindulge into more food, and more than likely, like I said, the food you are indulging into is not healthy. It's not protein. It's not things that will fill you up and build muscle. It's more of like sugars, carbs, and things like that. So that's problem number two. All right, and the third problem is the stress hormones. All right, and this is the sign that your body hold on to more belly fat. So when you're fasting, you're going to be in a more stressful state, because think about it. Let's say you're fasting from 7 p.m. the night before up until 1 or 2 p.m. the next day, or even 3 p.m. the next day. That whole, let's say, morning, especially if you guys don't have a morning routine, that whole morning is just you feeding your body stimulus and stress and not eating. Then you got to go to work. Then from work, you probably get to a lot of more stress. So you literally are taking the stress all day long before you eat again. And guess what your body's doing? Your body's holding on to more of that fat because you're so stressed out. You're in, and more than times than that, it's mainly in how you think about things as well. So if you keep believing I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, you're gonna be more stressed out. All right, and your body's gonna hold on to more belly fat during that time, because intermittent fasting isn't a long term solution. It's a stressful solution. It's putting your body in a stressful state. you know. So that's number one, man, and that's how I put this book through. But let's talk about exactly like what's holding you back right now. Okay, so the first thing, this is one of my clients, Easton, right here, man, and we was able to transform his body from, I think, like 235 to 215 in 3 months, man. So we did the same formula with him. So what's holding you back currently? More than likely the sugar roller coaster. Okay, so right now your body burns fat when you don't eat, right? And when you finally eat, your body stores everything as fat. So your body becomes good at storing fat, not burning it. Okay, so when you're intermittent fasting, ideally what's supposed to happen, your body is supposed to burn fat when you don't eat. That's what everybody tell you. When you fast, you're supposed to burn fat. cool. Okay. But the thing people don't tell you is when you do finally eat, your body stores a lot of that food you're eating as fat. So if you're eating a high carb diet, if you're eating heavy fats, if you don't have enough protein intake into your diet or vegetables into your diet, you're gonna store more fat than normally you should be. So it's like your hormones kind of get messed up because now you're storing more fat rather than burning it. And depending on how your workout routine looks, that's another factor as well. How's your workout routine? How's your sleep? Are you drinking water? So things like that comes into play. Okay. Next, it could be your I'm full tank. The signal breaks. So when you skip meals, this hormone gets weaker and weaker and weaker. So the hormone that says, "Hey, I'm full. I want to stop eating," it gets weaker to the point. This is why you overindulge. This is why you overeat. Okay, so you end up eating more food, not less, because guess what? You're in a constant state um, of survival, satiation. Oh, I need more food because I'm going to fast again for these next 24 to 30 hours or 16 hours. So your body's going to say, I need to load up on food so I can store it for the next fast. All right. And that's not good because guess what? You're going to overindulge. You're going to overeat. You're going to eat more than you should be eating, way more. All right. That happens more times than not. Okay. Next, your body thinks it's in danger. This is very important. Okay, so when you don't eat, your body releases stress hormones. Okay, and the more you skip meals, the more your body wants to store fat. Okay, so the more you don't eat, the more fat you store. It sounds crazy, right? People who are pretty much more bigger who want to lose weight, they believe in this, and this is why I work with a lot of guys who are mainly skinny fat guys who need to eat the right foods. Because when I was skinny, I wasn't eating at all either. I was skinny, I wasn't eating at all, and I was like, why don't I have any muscle? I was like, why does my belly still come over my freaking waistline? I'm skinny, but I have no muscle, but I still look fat. I wasn't eating enough, and my body was in a constant state of stress hormone. It was through the roof, because I wasn't hitting my daily calorie intake every single day. All right, so skipping meals, eating under your calorie intake is going to cause your body into stress, and that's going to make you hold on to more and more fat. Okay, so this is pretty much the dangers of it, and this is pretty much what you're going through right now because I went through the same thing. Trust me. I went through the exact same thing. I tried many diets, and intermittent fasting was one of the ones I tried, and it's not what you think. Okay, so let's talk about some of the long term effects. Before we do that, this is one of my most recent clients, Robert. Man, he's been killing it, man. He dropped over 30 pounds in 4 months. He dropped over 30 pounds, and he did all of this without even working out. We literally just doubted his nutrition and put him on a 5-5-5 morning routine, and he was able to literally do this without working out. Of course, in the morning he did push-ups, but other than that, it was just literally just controlling what he was eating and tracking everything. That's it. Simple. So it worked for him and recently too, like literally like days ago. So that's been awesome for him. So here's some of the long term effects of intermittent fasting. Okay, so let's walk through the timeline. So month 1 to 2, here's what happens. Month 1 to 2, you lose water weight fast. So this is the illusion. You lose water weight fast. You see the scale drop. Oh my God, I lost 5 pounds this month. I lost 8 pounds this month. Oh my goodness, I feel great. You start feeling good, feeling proud, and you don't really see the behind the scenes picture of it, that your body is not really in a state of growth. But you believe so. You believe so because the first 2 months you're losing weight. So you're like, okay, I'm dropping weight. I'm burning fat. I'm good. I'm down 1 or 2 pounds a week. I'm cooking. I'm down 10 pounds this month. Perfect. So 1 2 months go by. Next day, let's say you keep doing it. You keep doing intermittent fasting because it's working, right? So month 3 to 4, your metabolism slows down drastically. Okay, so your metabolism starts to slow down. Remember, we want our metabolism to speed up when we're in the fat burning stage, but by month 3 to 4, your metabolism is slowing down, and now you're getting more and more hungry. You're starting to be like, oh, you're hitting that peak of like, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the noon, and you're like in the morning, you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I want some breakfast. You get more and more hungry. You start looking at food a little more different. You start looking at social media. This is my phone. You start looking at food on social media, like, oh my god, these videos look so good, like it's so good. And trust me, like I had clients who did it, who literally watched those videos of people eating in the car to say, oh my gosh, I don't want to eat, but I want to watch somebody else eat. You'll get to that point when you're going to watch somebody else eat food. You get so hungry. So that's a lot of my clients were doing. So in this stage, 3 to 4 months, you literally only losing half a pound, maybe a pound a week. So the progress slows down. At least 50%, at least 50-55%. You know, and that's month 3 to 4. This is you. This is you consistently on intermittent fasting. This is you consistently doing it. Okay. After that, you got months 5 through 6. So here, your metabolism becomes super slow. Now it's even more slower than it was. All right. At this point, you're stressed all the time. You're a little bit agitated. You ever been hungry? I know my girlfriend tells me this a lot. He says, when you get hungry, you're a different person. And a lot of you guys, man, when you guys get hungry, you're a different person. So imagine being hungry and stressed all the time. This is how it is. Every day, all the time. This is how intermittent fasting is in month 5 to 6. You know, this is how you're gonna feel all the time. So do you really want to feel that way? Many people go through this. And your body starts the hoard fat. Now you can't burn those stubborn love handles. You can't burn the fat in your arms. You can't burn the fat in your abs. You can't see your abs anymore. It's like, oh my gosh, and now you won't lose any more weight, because you peaked out. So by month 5 to 6, all your losing body fat, losing weight, all that is gone. It's gone. So you used up the first month or two of it, which is okay. If you need to lose weight drastically, cool. 1 or 2 months, cool. But after that, you just get diminishing returns. Then once month 5 to 6 hit, point of no return. Point of no return. Okay. So this is what gets crazy. So after 6 months, this is what happens: is you have a slow metabolism. So your body burns 300 to 400 fewer calories per day. So it's like a car engine. You know how, I had a car. I had an old car. I want to say when I was like 2019. It was a truck. It was like 1999 truck, and they had like 175,000 miles on it. It kept overheating in the heat. When it got hot outside, I had to put coolant in the car. I had to sometimes when it was cold outside, I couldn't drive for like 15 minutes. I had to heat up for 15 minutes. So like your engine's running slow. This is like how your body is. Like you're gonna take a little bit longer to warm up. You're not gonna have that same sex drive, because you literally your energy is running slow. Your brain is gonna be working efficiently. So same thing. That's like an old car. That's how your body's gonna start performing. All right. And after that, man, you have broken hunger signals. So now you're always hungry. You're never satisfied. You're always hungry. Now you're always hungry. Now you're in a state of just hunger. Okay. And muscle, forget about muscle. You've lost your muscle, if you even had any at all. So at this point, you pretty much going to lose your muscle, and you're going to get slower at burning calories. So all that fat, all that weight you burned off is going to come right back, because 8 out of 10 people gain all that weight back. The weight comes right back. So you're in this constant cycle of having a good first 1 or 2 months, but after that, you get less. After the 6, 7, 8 month mark, you go right back to square one. Oh, okay, I got to lose weight again. So I'm gonna try intermittent fasting once again. You probably fall off a little bit, then come back to it. Fall off and come back to it. It happens all the time. All right. And now your body becomes, bad at knowing, okay, when should I burn fat? When should I store fat? Because it's in a repeating cycle. So it's like your body is in control of you. Your urges are in control of you. So you've been in control of your urges and your body, and you telling your body how you want to function. It's the other way around, and a confused body is not good for anybody. Okay. That's pretty clever. Okay, let's go. So that's the long-term effects, okay? So let's dive into some solutions, man. So I know we want to find some solutions. Let's dive into the 3-step solution. And I got a surprise in the video for you guys, so definitely stick to it in the video. I'm only 14 minutes in, so if you're still watching this, you're going to be successful, okay? So here's a 3-step solution. Here's what everybody should be doing if they're intermittent fasting right now, okay? First, stop intermittent fasting. Stop it. Okay. So we want to teach your body to switch between fuels. Okay. So we want to have smart carb days. Okay. Smart carb days. It means we want to have days where our carbs are a little bit higher to where we rely on carbs a little bit more. Days like that will happen. All right. Next, we want to break the fast the right way. We're not going to break the fast with a banana and peanut butter. No, we're going to break the fast with a solid, you know, 5 course meal. Get your protein, carbs, fats, vegetables, fiber. That's what you want in your first meal to break the fast. Okay. Thirdly, you want to have help with supplements. For this stage, like magnesium glycinate's good for your sleep, obviously, and creatine and different things like even like beetroot powder, things like that to keep you going and keep your fuel system high and running. So having supplements will help you out. They're not mandatory, but they will help you out a lot. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. Next, we want to fix your I'm full signals. Okay, so remember, you running your I'm full signals to the ground. So remember, you always stuff in your face. You always stuff in your face. So when you get to the point where you should stop eating, you're not. You're gonna keep eating. All right, that's a problem. So what we must do is we must have reset days. We must have days where we're gonna eat what we need to eat, and we're not gonna fast. We're gonna have 4 meals that day, have them all balanced, all spaced out, so we're constantly in the state of we're satiated the other day. So we're not in hunger mode all day. Okay, and we want to also keep this system consistent because you don't want to. What happens a lot of times is you'll be locked in for from Monday to Friday. Oh yeah, from Monday to Friday you'll be locked in, and then Saturday, Sunday you'll just binge out, eat crazy foods, and that's what a lot of people intermittent fasting do. Intermittent fast for the weekdays, the weekends they just binge and eat out and do this, do that, all crappy foods, and then the system isn't consistent. If you want to do something, you gotta have it locked in every single day, Monday to Sunday, no matter what. This is why intermittent fasting isn't sustainable because nobody's gonna want to fast 7 days a week for the rest of their life. Like, there's no way it's not sustainable. So you must have a consistent system you can follow that will help you maintain your full signals and maintain your body's formula. Okay, very, very important. All right. Next and last but not least, you want to trick your body so it never adapts. You want to always keep your body on edge. So that means you must always be implementing different changes and different routines, small variables. Not eating healthy on Monday and Friday and binging out weekend. No, we want to have sustainability. Okay. So let's say, for example, week 1 and 2 can be challenge your body mode. Week 3 can be recovery mode. Week 4 can be power up mode. Then from how that 4 week block goes, you can create another 4 week block on how you want that to go. So you have to really, you have to kind of like adapt it month by month by month. All right. And it's a lot of work. It's easy because you guys can easily use ChatGPT to do this. It's not hard, but it is, you have to know exactly what you're doing. You have to know how your body works. You have to know what your goal is. It's a lot of things you have to focus on. So you can be ahead of your body and tell your body exactly what you want it to do. All right. So that's what you want to kind of lock in on. Okay. And if you need help with this, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I reach out to everybody who DMs me. If you have questions, just let me know. So yeah, man, it's simple. So these are 3 solutions that you guys pretty much must lock in on and must solve. But this one main cog in the wheel that's going to hold you guys back if you guys don't solve it. So this is the blueprint. This is what you guys must do. This is what you guys must do. But it's one thing that's going to stop a lot of guys, and it stopped me for a long time as well. All right, I'm sure you guys exactly what that is. All right, and it is the missing piece. Okay, so what's the missing piece? So here's the reality check. All right, following this plan isn't hard because the steps are complicated. All right, it's not hard. It's only hard because you need to do it even when you don't feel like it. Your friends are eating pizza. You had a stressful day today at work. Your wife, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad got on your nerves. They called you, say, I need this done. Come over. Things like that happens. Your family get in the way. Your boss piss you off. Who knows? That happens. Or you're just tired and you want to give up. or you might not see progress for a week. So all these things can happen, and they happen every single day. Like something's going to come up every single day. It's going to be like, let me go get some, let me get some Chipotle. Let me go get some Five Guys. Let me get some McDonald's. Let me just get ice cream. Something's going to come up where you're going to say, I need a break. So that's the reality. The reality is, how can we stay on it even when it gets hard? Okay. And I want to say it's going to be based on the 90-10 rule. Okay. Because 90% of your results come from showing up consistently. And 10% is just having a perfect plan. Because think about it. If I give you the perfect plan and say, execute on this, you have to literally do it. So 90% of your results show up from you doing it, the perfect plan, every single day at a time, you know? And most people have it backwards. They look for the perfect plan, but they never stick to any plan. That's the problem. They looking for the perfect fix. Oh, if I had this one program, this one thing, I can fix it. I'm great. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to buy that, buy this. And once you get it, 2 weeks gone. 3 days, I'm done. A month, I'm off. No, you want to make it sustainable for pretty much the rest of your life. You want to have that knowledge, and you want to be able to know your body and know how you can manipulate your body in different seasons. All right. So the perfect plan isn't needed. You need to have the mindset behind. Okay, I got to show up every single day, no matter what. Okay. So this is why most people fail. Week one, this feels amazing. I feel great. Normal, right? Week two, okay, this is getting harder, but I can do it. Week three, I missed a few days, but I'll get back on track. So you start missing days around week two, week three. Start missing some days, waking up later, skipping the gym, skipping tracking your macros. Week four, maybe this doesn't work for me. Quits. So in a month, most people quit. Most people quit within a month. It's going to take you 6 months to see your desired results, and most people can't get through 1 month. So if you got through 3 months, congratulations, congratulations. If you can stay consistent for at least 3 months, you'll see results. Most people can't get through 1 month, all right, and then they quit. So this is what you really need. Okay, so all this is good, but this is what you really need. You need fitness discipline. You need discipline. All right. This is another one of my clients, man, and he came to me in the same position. He was working a long job, 12 hours a day as an engineer. You know, he wasn't tracking his food, he wasn't tracking his workouts, he was intermittent fasting, and he really didn't know what to do next. You know, and he came to my program, man, and we put him on a specific regimen for him, a personalized regimen for him. He was able to really get jacked and put on muscle. Look at this guy, traps. He literally doubled his size. He literally doubled in size. Literally doubled in size. You know, literally doubled in size. And that's what we did with it. And that's what fitness discipline will do for you. Because, like I said, I can give you the perfect plan, the amazing plan. You can have it, but if you don't have the discipline or the accountability or the system to hold you accountable, you won't reach these same results without it. You know, so you need to have fitness discipline. This is number one key thing. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely, let me know in my DMs, man, what you guys learned from this video and what you guys take away from it. And also, man, if you guys have any questions, my Instagram is linked down below in the description, so you can reach out to me. Hey, what's up, Randy? Man, I seen this video. Great XYZ question for you. Let me know, man. I'm an open book. So if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know, man. But I hope you guys take this information, definitely run with it, because this is very good stuff for you guys, especially for guys who are intermittent fasting who are struggling. This is exactly what you guys need. Okay, so I broke this down for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's get it. Let's go.